This is a real game changer, and I don't even mean this as clickbait. I actually think this is the best and most amazing update I've seen lately. And if you guys have been following my channel for the last few months, you know that I don't say this on every video. I really mean this. You guys know that I've been a big fan of Open Interpreter because it's, in my opinion, the most powerful framework available at the moment, which allows you to use code interpreter locally, change files locally, read code, analyze code locally, and also browse the web. Basically, it gives you a ton of freedom and is very features rich. But they have now introduced a new update which is mind blowing, and it's called Open Interpreter Open Operating System, which basically gives you another layer of freedom because Open Interpreter can now use GPT-4 and also local LLMs and also vision models in order to control our operating system, and it can do amazing stuff. I have seen a few videos about its capabilities, and I wanted to do this video live with you today without even testing the use cases. I just came up with 3 very simple use cases, and we are going to test them together and see exactly how Open Interpreter behaves. And I'm very excited because based on what I've seen, it's mind-blowing. If you want to get Open Interpreter, you just git clone the repository. If you already have it, you need to update it, and it's pretty straightforward. Now, I already have this installed, so I'm not going to show you how we're going to install this. I already added the OpenAI API keys, and if you want to run the operating system feature or framework, you need to add this dash dash OS. And now let's get going. So I wrote down 3 tasks that I wanted it to achieve. So it's saying to find items on screen, Open Interpreter has been instructed to send screenshots. Basically, it takes screenshots of the web page and it analyzes using a vision model. And based on this, it acts and moves forward and adjusts stuff on our website. It's asking me for the API key. So let me just grab the API key. I thought that I added it, but probably I didn't. Okay, I've added the key. Now let's rerun this. So as I've said, it basically takes screenshots of your computer, of your front end, and based on this, it analyzes and decides on which action is going to take next. So make sure that screen recording permissions are enabled for the terminal or Python environment. Now let's choose what we would like it to do. Not this file. So first thing I would like it to do is open Skype and send a message to Tal Navot, which is my wife, and the message okay, so pretty simple. Open Skype, send a message to Tal Navot, which is a specific user in my Skype directory, and tell her this is a test. Let's see what it does. Hands-free, I didn't automate anything on the back end. First, I'll use AutoHotkey to open Skype and users window. Okay, so it already started working. As you can see, it is opening Skype. Now it is probably taking a screenshot on the back end. I'm not doing anything, as you can see. You see Tal Lavot is the second user at the moment. Let's see if it is able to find her and send her the message. This is very interesting. Okay, so it's going to proceed in a different way. It is still looking. Let's see if it is able to do. I have a bad feeling about this first test. Okay, it is saying that it is seeing the Skype interface directly. Let's see what it does. This is probably eating my tokens, but for the sake of the test, why not? Now it is uploading, it's downloading a new library for like an object OCR, like taking screenshots and analyzing the screenshot. I think it might not be able to find this because I was covering it. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to work now. I'm pretty sure it will work now. I have a good feeling about this. But it's so amazing to see how the code just reiterates and tries to find new approaches. Let me try clicking on new chat button now to continue. Let's see if it's open, able to find a new chat. Okay. Okay, so it has found this. You saw it moved there on its own. Now it's probably going to click again. Computer mouse click on new chat. Is it going to click this? The issue is I think that it is also finding the new chat in the command prompt, so it probably confuses the code. Okay, I will pause this. Let's see. New chat, text availability, it's clicking. Speaking new chat. Okay, it didn't do anything. Computer mouse click, people, groups, messages. Let's see. Okay, so, okay, okay. Talnavot, okay. This seems to be good. I almost paused this, but it might have found a way to figure this out. Search Skype, Talnavot. Okay. It is being confused because there are many Talnavot instances in the Skype, probably. Let's pause this for a second and just let's see if I'm able to interrupt and just tell it. Just click on the first tab of what you see in the Skype. Let's see what it does now. And obviously it doesn't make sense to automate this because we could have done this already manually, but it's more interesting and exciting to see like the capabilities, and with correct tweaking and fine-tuning and adjusting, I think it could be very powerful. But let's see, it was found multiple times. Please preview the attached image. Okay, let's proceed with clicking on the first instance of Talnavot in the Skype search results. Let's see what it does. Okay, so what it does, it is clicking on the first instance, which is actually the search bar, which isn't good. Now it did something wrong again. This is you see, it clicked on the search bar and it added this is a test, and it is claiming that the task is done. I think it wasn't done correctly, but let's move on to the next one. Okay, next task. Please open youtube.com. Use any Chrome browser. Use any Chrome browser or profile you'd like. Search for a video about AutoGen Ecom X Factor and start playing the video. Make sure to leave a comment after 10 seconds. This video is amazing. Okay, let's see what it does. Next task, please open youtube.com, use any Chrome profile available, search for a video about AutoGen Ecom X Factor and start playing the video. Leave a comment after 10 seconds. This video is amazing. So it is opening Chrome. Now it might have an issue with the profiles. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, so my takeaway from this is like the front end is unpredictable. So we took now a screenshot, and as you can see, I don't want to move the screen, but what it is saying basically is I will proceed by selecting one of the users. It realizes that there are many users right now, and it's just going to choose one. Oh, it took the Yaron from Skype because it just found Yaron, which is my name, as an instance on the front end. So it assumed that clicking Yaron will open the Chrome browser. So my takeaway from this is, like I'm doing in Power Automate, and whenever you guys are automating, one of the best practices is to make sure that all the unnecessary processes are being paused and there are no unnecessary windows being open. So this would probably make a lot of sense, closing everything down before moving forward. Now let's see what it does. Now it is still clicking on the incorrect Yaron bin. Let's see if it's going to find this. Computer mouse click Yaron bin. Still keeps on clicking the incorrect. Let's close Skype, just help it a bit. Okay, now it was able to open the browser. Let's see what it does next. YouTube.com. Now it is supposed to go to the search. I don't want to disturb it, so we won't uncover the command line, because once it took a screenshot, it is iterating and moving based on the last screenshot. So if I'm going to now change the location of the Chrome, it's going to probably screw it up. As you can see, it is moving forward. Autogen Ecom X Factor. Now I'm expecting it to click on the first video. I hope that it will get this right. I hope that you don't consider this as a bit of narcissistic, that this is what I searched. Let's see. I can feel my tokens being eaten. But for the sake of science and testing, I'm willing to sacrifice the tokens. I think that in the next few videos, I'm going to start testing and playing around with local LLMs. It's not that I care that much about $2 there or here and there, but it just, first of all, I do want to be more effective with my testing. And when testing, I think that we can test with less capable models, just to weed out what has potential and what doesn't have potential at all. And afterwards, if I want to build something on a production level, I'm obviously going to use GPT-4. But maybe for the sake of testing, it would make sense to play with the local models or cheaper models, such as Mistral. I saw a solution that is called Anypoint or Anyscale, which allows using Mistral endpoints at a very, very cheap cost. So I will probably upload a video about this in the next few days. What's going on? I'm kind of scared to take a look in the command line, because I don't want to. Okay. Yes, so the rate limit exceeded. Tokens per minute. Okay, so this is a failure. I wouldn't say it's a complete failure, because it didn't achieve what we wanted, but obviously I probably asked it for too much. I am going to play more with this Open Interpreter operating system. I'm sure that it is very powerful once you know how to use it. I still believe that Open Interpreter is the most powerful and capable framework out there, but this video today, which was not planned and not edited, probably didn't convince you guys that Open Interpreter is so powerful. I take the responsibility. It's on me. I asked it for I didn't prep the video correctly, or didn't prep the environment correctly to increase the probability that Open Interpreter will actually deliver, like the code will actually deliver. But this is also one aspect of streaming that I would like to explore, just showing you guys not only like the successes and only stuff that I've worked on and did like retouches and optimized, but also streaming with you guys and seeing what works, what doesn't work, and what are like the limitations of each framework. So my takeaway from today is, first of all, you must I must make sure that all the guidelines from automating in Power Automate or other mechanisms for automating shouldn't be overlooked when using Open Interpreter or Open Interpreter operating system or any other automations, to be honest. So always make sure that you close all unnecessary processes. Always make sure that whenever you need to start something new, you also close the windows, you restart the variables. So, just cleaning up basic stuff in order to increase the likelihood of things working as expected. So this is my main takeaway from today. I didn't do this correctly, and unfortunately, the output wasn't as expected because of this. And another aspect, another learning is, although a tool might be powerful and possess a lot of potential, we still need to make sure that we learn how to utilize it. It's never plug and play. It's never as easy as it seems in videos of other people. But this is part of the game. This is part of the testing and the exploration and experimentation. I highly recommend, although this didn't work out so well, I highly recommend that you guys check out Open Interpreter and check out the other videos that I did about Open Interpreter, because it is very powerful and it allows you a ton of flexibility. Especially, it shines especially when it comes to browsing online and also adjusting files locally. They did do a few more updates, interesting updates. I'm going to cover them in the next couple of days. One of them is kind of a twist to introducing agents. Not exactly. I need to still explore this more in order to give you like a better understanding and observation about what it is exactly. But the latest update is very interesting, and I'm going to cover it in detail in the upcoming days. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I didn't waste your time with this unsuccessful test. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment below, and obviously subscribe. Always happy to hear feedback from you guys. You guys have been amazing with regards to providing constructive feedback, and I'm trying to adjust based on the data and based on your feedback. So if you felt that this video was valuable and interesting, please let me know. If you felt that this video was a shitstorm and a waste of your time, also let me know. Every feedback is valuable. I guess that's it for today, guys. Until next time, keep on automating.